Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell. I am back with a Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks. Thrifty Thursday is hosted by Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming, and Thrifty Canucks is for Canadian participants in thrift hauls for junk journals, and it was introduced to me by Kim Newberg. I'll have a list of who I know is currently participating. It might not be a full list. Go to my description box if you are participating. Your name's not on there, please let me know and I will do that. So these books, I found 6 of them at the thrift store for an incredibly good price. There's no like date in here other than 1840, but I don't know if these books are that old. It doesn't feel like rag paper, so they might be 1880 more, 1890 maybe, but none of them unfortunately has a date in them, and there's no illustrations. I obviously bought it for the paper. Yeah, this one is 1835, December 1835. There's no, I bought them for the covers and the paper because the paper is amazing. I don't think it's rag paper, but it is really nice paper. Let's see if this one has a date in it. See, the preference says to the edition of 1840, but this can be a reprint, so there's no, and this one 1837 again. No way to know, but I think maybe more like 1880, I would say, would make more sense if you look at the paper, but I am not at all knowledgeable about this. Not Anyway, let's move on. I found these two little field guides, and there is things in here that I won't use, but I just love the discoloring of these books already. It's 1955 golden press, and look at those cute little mice in there and squirrels like this. I'm not so sure if I'll use that. That is cute. So I won't use everything in here. I don't think I'll use that, but that I might use. Oh, and look at the rabbits. Yeah, so anyway, 1955, and it's Mammals, a Guide to Familiar American Species. And this one is fish. Again, probably won't use all the fish in here, but I just love the coloring of this. It's probably the same, yeah, 1956, same date, but just look at the colors. I mean, fish is not something that I use a lot or at all, but maybe I should start. And for the Marguerite Miller, the other day I did use a fish stamp. I could have used this book for that collage layout. And then I found this Advanced Algebra Volume 1. It's 1947, and I just love these pages. These are so nice for tag backgrounds, collages, everything. It's just the math books. I really like them, and it's nicely aged in yellow, and it's that soft buttery paper. It's just beautiful. And then this one is what I can't there, it's torn there on the spine. Let's read. Bessel Functions for Engineers. Okay, I 1934, but it's the same thing. It's a lot of math. So I open it. This paper is not as nice as the other book, but I mean, for collages, tag backgrounds, these kind of math pages are really nice to use. It's something different than just regular book pages. And Might be use the cover as well for something, I don't know. And then this book I totally bought for the cover. It was a great price as well. It's Mrs. Wigs of the Cabbage Patch. And let's see what date this one is. 1901. And it has a little bit of that with every beginning of each chapter, but no illustrations. But I totally just bought it for the cover. But the papers in here are nice and strong, so I think this, if you cut these into tag shapes, because it's, you know, the writing is perfect for that, and just back it with coffee dyed paper, decorate the front, then you have a lot of tags in here, because the paper is thick enough that you don't have to add it with anything more than coffee paper. So I might be sitting a couple of nights making tags, I think. And then this one is Come Play With Us. And just look at this. There is some pencils marks on here, but I'll try to see if I can get rid of it. But isn't this just absolutely beautiful? There is, unfortunately, it looks like there's no 1947 Rand McNally and Company. Oh, this is just beautiful. Look at that. I just love it when the colors start fading and get this, I don't know the patina, but it's just love how the colors look in these old books. So this one is 1947, and it's obviously a book with songs in it. Look at that. I'll just page through it quickly. It's just so pretty. This is way more interesting than any of those other books with no illustrations, but just look at this. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, so I had an appointment yesterday, and I thought, well, it's so close to the thrift store, I'll just sneak in there. And it was great to be outside again. I haven't been left my house for more than, it's almost 3 weeks. So it was good, or 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks. And so it was good to get out and just out and about a little bit. Anyway, that's that book. And then I found this book, Dear Baby. Excuse me. Dear Baby. And just look at this. This is old as well. Unfortunately, there's no date, but let's look through it. It's a C.R. Gibson and Company Norwalk Con. I don't know what that. Made in the USA. Illustrated by Doris Henderson. But it's just beautiful, and it just feels amazing. I don't know if I'll cut this up. It's just so precious. We'll have to see what I do with this, but obviously nobody used it. It is just filled with blank pages. But this must be, I would say, 50s, 60s maybe. I'm not sure. Anybody knows anything, let me know. Would be interesting. But again, lovely paper. The paper is just beautiful, and I love this cover too. Okay, so let's move on to the other things I found. I started with the books today because they were kind of taking over my table. I found this little cup and saucer. I've been looking for a cup and saucer with bright colors because I'm thinking of making a pin cushion, you know, where you put the pin cushion inside the cup, and then the saucer is nice and deep that if you can put threads and stuff in here while you're sewing. I don't know if that is what I will do with it because it's so pretty. It is Staffordshire, made in England. It has a number here, but I can't read it, and it has a number there, 712917. Not that that means anything to me, but it's definitely it's made in England. Anyway, I just thought it was pretty. It's so nice and bright and cheerful. And then I found this pack of this is an old, just a pack with division and multiplication flashcards. So it's not old, it's new, but I'm sure I can age this up a little bit. I think the division is very interesting. Different kind of flashcards. I don't think I have any division flashcards. And do you ever have enough flashcards? I don't know. And then these boxes for just storing fussy cut pieces and postcards and photos and all kinds of stuff. So I picked that one up. I've been I started buying some of those at Michael's, and they are very expensive. And then this old tin, it is in rough shape, but I thought it is so pretty with the colors, and it's definitely old. You can see, just open it as well. It's old. Maybe I can ask my husband and he might be able to get some of those dents out, but somehow that's part of the charm for me as well, so I'm not sure if I'll do anything about the dents. It's just pretty. It will definitely join my other collection of tins. And I found this wallpaper border. It's obviously not old, very old, but I just thought this would make such a great cover. Like if you use that part or that part. I mean, it looks like a watercolor scene with teddy bears in a treehouse. I thought that was very cute, so we'll see what I do with this. And I found a pink measuring tape. It's in perfect condition. I don't think anybody really used this. I haven't seen this color. I just thought this would look pretty if I cut it up on the edge of pages or tags or tabs, tag toppers. It's just a beautiful pink color, pink peachy color. So I probably will cut that one up. I have enough measuring tapes, even though I keep losing them all the time. And then this little bundle, it had mailing seals in them. I might stamp or do something with this. This is why I wanted this bundle. And then this I will definitely use too. It's those separators for the note cards. But I wanted these envelopes, the craft kind of envelopes, and they're nice and sturdy envelopes. Love this color. So, and the bundle wasn't very expensive, so I wanted those envelopes. And then this bundle, I wanted these rings. That's why I bought it. But then here is an old box. You can see it's old. I don't know what's in there, so I'm going to. And then this box too. If it was just the rings, maybe I wouldn't have bought this. This I'll donate back. I don't need this. But let's see. These rings, I wanted some of them to hang my Tim Holtz stencils on. I have it on a ring, and it just hooks on it's on a hook next to my desk. But mine broke, so I needed more of those. And then there's a stapler in here. Never have enough staplers. I wonder if this is just staples. Yes, it's probably staples for that staple, but I do love the box. It looks old. There's no date. It says made in Canada, but no date. But it has old tape on here as well that I'll use. I'll definitely use this box. And then this, I didn't know what was in here. I couldn't see. Fasteners, spaces only. Oh, it's those fasteners. Okay, but I do like the box, and I will use these fasteners as well. I do like them. So yep, that is that pack of goodies. And then this bag with laces in it, and I definitely wanted this one. Oh, I thought it was a wider lace. Okay, that's a bit of a disappointment. I thought it was a nice wide lace for pockets, but it's not. Anyway, can definitely use this. It won't go wasted for sure. And then this trim was in there. I love using this trim. Don't have black. Don't use black that much, I have to admit. And then this white trim. This one is wider. This one I can make pockets from. And I don't know. I'll keep this maybe for Christmas. And this, I'm not sure if I'll use this. If I do, I might cut the ruffles shorter. You know, you never know. And I found this beautiful, it's white on white, beautiful white hanky, just this one, and it's never been used, but look at this beautiful lace on the sides. Maybe I'll put it so you can see if I put it on the envelope. It's just beautiful. And that, and then this doily I bought because I want to cut these flowers off. I'm still practicing to do flowers, but I crochet flowers, but yeah, I need a lot of practice. So anyway, I bought this doily for the little purple flowers, and the inside I'll definitely use, and even the green, it's really nice. Okay, what else did I find? I found a wool sweater that I want to make felted wool with. I've been looking for sweaters everywhere, and this one is, and you can just feel it, it's 100% wool. So when I'm done here, this will go into the washer and to make felted wool, and I hope I'll be successful. This time I've tried a couple of times, but I haven't been successful yet. If you have any tips for that, let me know. I also bought this wool jacket. It's 100% wool as well. So I'm going to try to do the same with this. I don't know why, but I want to make felted wool. I have this obsession now for quite some time, since Christmas, when I saw Rachel from Roxy Creations use the felted wool on her journal of stitchery, and I just love it. I ordered some, and now I want to make my own. So I'll keep you up to date and let you know if I was successful. And then the last thing I found was this tablecloth. It's actually a 12-seater. So I have seen these before, but usually they are, you know, the beige with the gray, the tone on tone kind of. And this is a 12-seater tablecloth. I have a very long 12-seater dining room table that I can never ever find tablecloths that's long enough. I'm thinking this one might fit on my table, and it's perfect for Easter and spring. The colors just goes with what's going on in my living room at the moment and my dining room. So this will, if it fits, I hope, fingers crossed, that it will fit on my dining room table. So yeah, that's what I found today. A little bit of everything. Nothing too exciting, but you know how it goes. You go today and you find a lot of things, and tomorrow there's absolutely nothing. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have not done so yet. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.